6 or 7 months now.
112.
So, I mean, did you feel a little bit of a difference in the air this morning? I felt a tiny difference, I would say.
I felt a little cooler breeze.
Yeah.
Nothing
like
huge,
like
but
a
it
Florida
was.
Falls
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, like something is changing.
Now, I wasn't like running out buying pumpkins and chicken noodle soup for tonight or anything. It wasn't like that cool, but it just felt a little bit different.
You didn't bust your plaid out?
No,
It's not ready?
No. I think
Maybe tomorrow.
Or your turkey outfit.
Yeah, or your terrace, right.
I think we're still several weeks away from the pumpkin party, but it did feel different. It felt better, I think, and I like it.
Really
It's been hot for a long time.
Trying to decorate.
Well, I actually had a pretty kind of action-packed weekend.
What did you? Please go ahead.
So Friday, we went to Epic Axe Throwing in downtown.
Oh.
Yeah, it was cool. My
Yeah.
first time going there. It was
How'd you do?
really whooped everybody's ass.
Did
I was
you?
in there, yeah.
Were they
Well,
all terrible, or were you just really good?
They probably were just terrible. I
Oh,
know.
okay. Well, we're not
The
gonna
thing
talk
is,
about
it's like I'm part of a like co-ed soccer team.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were part of an axe throwing league.
No.
Oh, good. Thank God.
So we haven't. The season.
I would be judging you
this week, or actually Wednesday, but so we decided to do just like a little outing, like all of us, just most of us, we went. So it was good, and then Saturday, we actually went to the Orlando City game.
Oh, wow. How many are they full stands now or still limited capacity?
No, still limited capacity.
How did you get in? How did you score these ticks?
Well, no. So my birthday's next weekend. So Eunice
Snuck
decided
in.
to do an early birthday, which was nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. Before that, we went to Tin and Taco.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Love
tacos,
Tin
by
and
the way.
Taco.
And then she gives me a bag with the jersey. And then I'm like, did you buy it? She's like, no, it's the one that you already have. And I'm like, why would you bring the jersey? Like,
Why are you re-gifting the jersey that I already own?
I own this.
So then she took a bag, and then she had one as well. But still, I didn't
You
click.
didn't put two
we
and
were
two
going
together.
to the game, and I'm like, okay, I guess we'll wear this while we walk downtown. Fine
Right.
with me. And she's like, no, you idiot, we're going to the game. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. So it's a good thing we won 4-1.
How hard is it to get tickets right now?
Ask Eunice.
Yeah. Eunice, was it hard to get tickets? Because, first of all, I'm not interested, but I'm just saying maybe some people that are listening would be,
Who would be
interested to
And
go.
for all of you that are, protesting sports and all this, everyone that was there stood for the flag.
Good.
When you were doing the anthem, the players stood up as well. So it wasn't anything like no one was protesting.
Oh,
or
no,
anything
that's
like
not
that.
why I don't want to go. I'm too busy. I'm too
He doesn't
tired.
wanna go.
Yeah, I just don't want to go.
He didn't want to go to that horse show that his daughter was
Trust
even in.
and I told her as much. I said,
You wanna go to these.
if you ever, I told my daughter, if you ever question whether I love you or not, here's your answer.
Okay, I'm here.
Because I'm here today.
I'm here.
And I actually got pissed at her later, like we were about to leave. She said, oh, I'm going to go graze Bodie. I was like, what? No, we're leaving. You're done? She said, no, I want to go I was like, absolutely not. And then she started crying or something. I said, don't even start with me.
Crying or something.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
pouty
know, 'cause
face.
I walked away.
Let's call it pouty face.
And then you said, fine, go ahead.
No, I said hell no on this one. I put my foot down. I said, I'm out of here. It's pouring down rain. I'm soaked. You could feel the water like inside of your feet almost at that point.
Yeah, it was rough yesterday.
I was ready to get the heck out of there for sure. Brianna, anything interesting for you happened this weekend?
Not really. No. Went to a
Interesting.
resort on Saturday for a
You
little
went to
while.
where?
Went to a resort. Hung out with my best friend.
What resort was this?
Sunset Walk.
No, it was Wyndham.
Was this girls' like brunch day?
No, my best friend was in town from Iowa, so.
So you did a bathing suit in the pool day?
No, I sat there fully clothed next to the pool, Justin.
Nice,
It was
please.
great. I had a sweater, a turtleneck, a scarf,
A net gator.
neck gaiter.
People are texting in now. Any photos from Girls' Day? They're asking.
Yeah, they were on my stories.
Uh-oh. Are the stories still live?
Nope, 24 hours.
Dang.
If you missed them, you missed them.
Oh, man.
Whoops.
Sorry to
Sorry,
say.
guys.
And then, so what? You did a lunch down there? You stayed for dinner? What did you guys do?
Nah, just went out there for lunch. We had some campaign stuff in the morning and campaign stuff in the evening. So
Ugh.
just hung out for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Every time you start talking about this campaign, it reminds me I don't ever want to run for anything.
Yeah, you
How
don't.
tiring is that?
It's a pain.
Very.
It's a disaster.
Incredibly.
Yeah, it sucks. It's a lot of work. I mean, it definitely increases your profile, win or lose, but it's a nightmare. And like going around door to door, like to strangers' houses, like, hey, how are ya?
That's actually not one of the worst parts of this.
I'm running for I'm gonna be your state representative. You want to talk? Yeah.
Especially when you don't want anybody knocking at your door.
No. There's people that are like, they'll sit on their couch and we'll come and knock and we'll see them through the window, make eye contact with us,
Go hide,
And
and
go
then
like
just turn back to the TV and flip up the football a little bit. Like, hey.
Yeah, I mean, I think the blinds closing in your face should let you know that they're probably not interested.
There's some people that'll just talk to you through the ring. What you doing?
Do you have a
Just leave it there. It's fine.
like a plan or a policy if you
Lord.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
the
big dog.
yeah.
Is the dog in the house? I don't live there.
I'm saying, but if you knock and you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
Cujo,
Yeah, we
would
walk
you be
away.
I'm not afraid of
Yeah.
dogs. It's fine.
Well, I'm not saying that you have to be afraid, but
Oh, I'm like,
is there
we've done that. We've knocked on the door and like people have like opened the door and the dog's like trying to run outside and they're like, I'm sorry. I gotta go. The dog
actually
is.
that's probably a good excuse.
The dog
they're
is
like,
killing
sorry,
me.
the dog.
It's the dog. There was one lady, she had like this mastiff. It was freaking huge. And I was like, lady, just, you, your dog, just vote. Just vote.
Yeah.
Remember to vote. Bye.
Any trips planned anytime soon to this city?
Frank
Greatest city in the
Sinatra.
whole world.
A little Frank Sinatra for you on a Monday morning. Any New York City trips planned anytime soon? You might want to reconsider
What is that?
because the Justice Department has designated New York City as an anarchist jurisdiction.
Ooh.
Wow.
This cannot be good, right? We're calling it an anarchist jurisdiction along with Portland and Seattle.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, shouldn't Portland be?
And yeah, well, no, it's three cities. NYC, Portland, and Seattle are designated anarchist jurisdiction now.
Wow.
And Trump sent a memo directing federal agencies to minimize funding for any city designated an anarchist jurisdiction. What do you think about this? Interesting, huh?
So
Minimize what kind of funding?
Defunding cities.
Yeah, we're defunding cities because they're defunding the police and that sort of thing.
He said, honey.
New York City is one of 3 places that have permitted violence and destruction of property to persist and have refused to undertake reasonable measures to counteract criminal activities,
Yeah.
leading to its designation as an anarchist jurisdiction.
Jeez.
So the order gives the director of the Office of Management and Budget 30 days after the order to issue guidance to federal agencies on restricting eligibility for federal grants for cities on this list. And they're saying in New York, it's billions and billions and billions of dollars that they will lose.
Billions and billions and billions.
We're going to shut your subway back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
The DOJ side in New York's rising gun violence cuts to the budget of the NYPD and moves by various district attorneys not to prosecute charges related to the protest.
Wouldn't that increase more crime?
I don't know. I don't know. I think
you
they're
start shutting all these things down.
I mean, they're obviously trying to put pressure on them to reevaluate their methods and
Their
what they're
approach,
doing.
Right.
But according to the DOJ, they said, we cannot allow federal tax dollars to be wasted when the safety of the citizenry hangs in the balance.
That's true.
It is our hope that the cities identified by the DOJ today will reverse course and become serious about performing the basic function of government and start protecting their own citizens. It's pretty true. I mean, there's some pretty crazy stuff going on up there. I'm not ready to go. I'm not about to go travel to New York right now. Are you? I mean, would you like to go to NYC right now and just go hang out?
I still have family there, but
So are you ready to go visit?
yeah, I mean, if my family wants me to go see them, I'll go see them.
You're real.
Larson, I am always down for a vacation.
Yeah.
What you not going to do is tell me.
It doesn't mean I'm gonna try to put myself in situations where
Because of a little bit of crime.
I shouldn't be in. Doesn't mean if I see a crowd protesting and walking one way, I'm gonna be
If I see a
going
bunch
the
of
other
people
way.
walking with TVs over here, I'm going to go over there. It's easy.
Of course, Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, used this time to bash President Trump.
Of course he did.
I believe the president is fundamentally a bully, which I've said too many times, and I've known him very well for a very long time. It doesn't work in New York because you can't bully New Yorkers. We just won't get bullied. Yeah, well, you're not going to be money either, pal.
Right, y'all going to be broke. Y'all going to be broke,
Good
bullies.
luck. Good luck with that. Yeah, I think I'm all set. I don't think I'm traveling anywhere. I'll go somewhere I can drive still. I just don't want to fly anywhere right now.
Did you travel to Wyoming?
No. Why? Why would I want to go
Right,
there?
I was like, what's the
I mean,
Wyoming?
what would I want to do there right now? I understand you got Jackson Hole. It's beautiful, whatever, but I just don't feel like dealing with airports and just drama right
You
now.
don't hear any crime or anything coming from.
Can I take the
from
Comrex with me? Can I check out the Comrex?
Mm,
No.
idea.
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's a pretty
But then that means that I'll take one as well.
Oh, you're going with me? What, are you going to go fly fishing with Tucker
Yeah.
Carlson?
Right.
All right. Can you teach me how to fly fish? I don't know how. Do you know how to fly fish?
I don't.
He
Do you
can
know how
teach
to
you
fish
how
at
to
all?
throw an axe.
Do you know how to fish at all, really?
Not really. I think
Oh.
I've only gone like twice in my life.
I almost I went to an axe throwing place this weekend too. Oh, well, by almost, I mean I was at a bar next to one and I saw a sign for it.
So you were spying on me.
No, it was in a pop club. My buddy opened this brewery. He's actually one of our friends from our news partner, News 6. WKMG. He's been working on this brewery for the longest time in a popka called Three Odd Guys Brewery. So I went there for their grand opening Saturday to say hello for a couple hours. It was a great place. If you like breweries, check them out in a
Product
popka for
We
sure.
know because
Placement.
you never go to bars. You never go anywhere.
It's very rare.
But he always wears their hat.
Very, very rare that I ever go to a bar. That's true. I go to the bar of my house often on Friday or Saturday night, but that's about it. But anyway, there was an axe throwing place directly next to his bar, and you had to wait in a line to get in the bar because they were so busy on opening day.
I
Really?
bet they were.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
that's
I
good.
mean, you know,
Isn't it a pretty decent part of Apopka, too?
yeah, I mean, it's a downtown Apopka, I guess,
Yeah.
which I haven't been to in probably a decade. It feels
Right,
like,
it has
but
like a little bit of foot traffic.
yeah,
so
it
that's
was pretty cool
nice.
down there. I would check them out if you like breweries. But
Way
I didn't almost go in the axe throwing place. I
You-
saw one next door, so put it that way.
So
And
he
it
can
said-
relate to your story.
Yeah.
It said it was
can relate.
$15 for 30 minutes. Is that about right? What does it cost to go axe throwing?
Well, for us it was 25, but I think we were there for like an hour and some change.
And that's 25 each or 25 for the whole
25
party?
25 each.
Okay. And how does it work? You take the axe like over your head and how do they make sure you don't like F yourself up or someone else?
Well, they have the coaches that are there. They just kind of go through basic like standards and procedures that are there.
Oh, so you have to get coached up prior to them
Like
handing the axe
like,
over?
If you've never been.
You know.
I mean, there is like protocols that you have to adhere to, but I tried both hands, and unfortunately, I kind of threw a little like too hard, so I hit like the top and it bounced back and almost hit a
What?
buddy of mine that was next to me. Yeah,
And this is a real axe, like a regular old axe.
a real axe. Yeah. So I said I'm not going to do two hands. I'm just going to do it with one hand.
So how far away are you from the actual dart target
It'll probably
board or whatever you
be
call it?
From this wall
Yeah.
to
A little further than that wall? So 20 feet maybe, 15, 20
yeah,
feet.
but- well, like I said,
And
I did it
I
with
mean,
two
it is
hands.
somewhat dangerous, right?
yeah, it is.
Why that? Who wanted to invent this stupid game?
It's
I get beer pong, I get darts. I understand a lot of these games, but axe throwing, is that not crossing the line
It's
slightly?
pretty fun though when you.
And they don't serve
It is
booze,
fun.
right? They just make money from you renting the axes and the
I mean,
facility.
they had White Claws there. Eunice was like, maybe I should buy one and take a picture and show it to Justin. But I was like,
Wait, they actually had White Claws, or you busted my
No,
chops?
they had like booze there.
They have a bar at the axe
Well,
axe
not so
throwing
much of a
facility.
bar. They just
Bar.
have like Coke, Sprite, White Claws, and other drinks.
How much do you think the insurance policy on one of these places must be? We're throwing drunk dudes are throwing axes,
nah.
real axes,
No.
in the middle of a thing.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah.
There's a concession stand in the middle of a recreational area. Easy.
Okay. They're throwing axes at a wall.
It's probably the same thing as having, bowling. Hell, you get
Oh,
those
yeah, yeah.
10-pound
Yeah.
balls.
Oh,
and they
totally.
Have
Yeah,
full
I
bars.
fully agree with you. No question. Bowling is more dangerous than axe throwing.
Absolutely.
Without question.
I didn't say it was more dangerous.
Oh.
I'm just saying you have really heavy balls and full
Thank you.
liquor bars.
Thank you very much. That's one of the sweetest things you've ever said to me since we've been doing radio together.
Good for you.
I would mark that. What was that? It's a Monday morning
Really
at
heavy
10:28.
Nope.
Brianna
And
said
all
you have
ladies
really heavy
know
balls.
That this has nothing to do with the unit size.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
For a
So-
man that went to all women's law school.
Right.
Yeah.
So, just
Did
bear
you-
in mind. Women know how it works.
Did you have any said fun when you went to law school? Because you said the increased chance. Did you
Yeah.
have any
I had a lot of fun in law school. It was an extension of college, I would say.
weekend
me.
fun?
Yeah, a lot of weekend fun. Let's check your text messages. If you want to join the program, heavy balls here.
Yep.
At 321-339-1055. Chet joins me. Good morning, Chet. How are you, sir? Morning, gang. Happy Monday to you all. Let's get this week started right later, my friends. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Dave the drummer's here. Good morning, gang. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Looking forward to a great show this morning. We'll do our best, Dave, for a Monday. Thank you for listening. Show gets progressively better throughout the week.
It does.
Yeah. If I were
I
you,
think our Tuesday show is the strongest.
Is that right?
Last week, you know, it just got better.
Jimmy, UPS, what up, Jimmy? Good AM gang. Jimmy UPS checking in and saying hello. Well, thank you for doing so. Farrell is here. What up, Farrell? Good morning, Tony Robbins. Glad to hear you on the radio this AM. Brianna, I am the guy that looks at you, then looks back to the TV. I have nothing to say to anyone at my door I don't know. I agree, Farrell. You're coming to my door. It's very unlikely I'm going to answer. What could it possibly be? The Amazon guy just goes and leaves.
Right.
Right? Hey, by the way, UPS and FedEx, they just knock and leave, or you have to sign now for those.
It depends what it is. Some things you got to sign for. Very few things you got to sign for.
I mean, it's either one of those Mormon Church of Latter-day Saints guys. What do you call them? Elders, I think.
They're talking about Jehovah's Witnesses.
Or someone trying to sell me their politics.
Testigos de Jehovah.
Cindy checks in. What's up, Mom? Greetings from Destin. Can't miss our favorite team.
Hey,
Thank you.
she's getting closer.
Hope you guys are having a good trip up there.
She's coming.
Fish checks in. Good morning, my peeps. Hope you all had a great weekend. Fish was actually fishing this weekend,
Hey.
and he got run off from the pier, I think, because of
Really?
this weather and the rising water. Isn't that right, Fish? Tell me how that happened. And then he caught like this beautiful fish and said he sent it back. Why? I mean, why didn't you keep it and eat it?
Was it
Fish.
what is it?
Was it a
giant
grouper?
No, it wasn't a giant grouper
The
this time.
massive grouper.
Goliath grouper.
Goliath grouper. Keith checks in. What up, Keith? How are you? Good morning, Justin and Brianna and Lurch. Thank you, Keith. Thanks for listening.
Keith?
Happy Monday. Franklin the mailman is here. What's up, Franklin? Hey, guys, enjoying the show. Justin, marbles are not heavy.
Aw,
We're talking about bowling balls.
Tic Tacs.
Yeah. And how would you know, Franklin? You don't know. Just because you try to rip away my man card
You guys are funny.
doesn't mean that my bowling balls aren't heavy.
Just his shoes because he stole them.
I bowl. I only bowl once a year.
This is true.
Once a year, Thanksgiving night, Knoxville, Tennessee. And last year I did really well. What would you do? What would you rather do, bowling or throwing axes at a wall? What's
Throwing
more fun to you?
axes.
I don't know.
Stuff.
I'll throw the axe again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see how that's fun in any way. I don't get it.
Have
I
you
hate
done it?
bowling.
So if you don't do it over your head like this, how do you do it?
No,
Just
you do it like
throw
this.
it.
Just
to the
one hand.
side.
So how big is this thing? It's like this big. So you just okay.
And
It's like a regular size axe.
then
But how do you time it where the sharp part goes into the wall? That's the game.
That's
the
yeah.
name of
That's the
game.
key?
That's the name of the game.
I don't think I'm ready for axe throwing. Maybe I am. Have
Maybe
you?
you are.
You said you've been? How
I've
many
been,
times?
Once or twice.
And how did it happen? It was like, oh, let's go axe throwing today. How did it come up?
Yeah, because I saw the place, because I know the place he's talking about, and I was like, I want to go. And I planned it out, and I went. You know, like normal people. You look at something, you want to do it, you plan it out, you go.
Got it.
Unlike you, where it's like, oh, it's an impulse situation.
Hey.
And then the impulse is fleeting.
Karen checks in. What's up, Karen? Good morning. Good morning, gang. Good morning to you as well. She loves bowling. It reminds her of high school days.
Yeah, bowling is fun too. I'm not that great, but bowling is fun.
I don't like bowling. I like skating.
Actually, we should go so you could win because you would, and that way you would feel good about yourself.
We should go to a rage room is what we should do.
A rager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, a rage room.
What
It's
is
like
that?
Where they have like furniture and stuff. You can like just tear it up.
Yeah, I've never
Like
been.
knives or
What?
Yeah.
whatever.
What the? Hold up. Time out. Time out. Time out. A rage room. They've invented a rage room now?
I mean, they've been around for a while. But
No.
yeah.
All right. So you know me pretty well at this point. In fact, I even went to one of those you try to break out of room things. What is that called?
Escape room.
Escape room one time with you. And how was my attitude and personality
It was
while
absolutely
I was there?
terrible.
I
It was
don't like
He
it.
was a waste of space, guys.
I
you
was
know
just-
these rooms are small.
I was like just sitting in the corner like this is
no,
the
he
dumbest.
was sitting in a corner.
This is the
with
dumbest
clues
thing I've ever done in my life.
Fucking hand. You had clues in your hand.
Yeah, escape room. I don't want to go to an escape room.
Oh, he had clues in his
now
hand.
you're gonna
I've
send
never
me.
gone to one.
Now you're gonna send me to a rage room. Explain.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me if you had like this exact setup in a room, you can destroy 75 cents with a baseball bat, you wouldn't?
I don't know.
Nah,
I think
he
you
would.
would.
Yeah, he would.
I think you would.
I don't think so.
Especially with a couple of White Claws.
Where's the closest rage room to here?
I think there's one on I Drive.
What?
think.
I was gonna say there's one in
think.
Sanford.
And what do
but
they do?
yeah.
Just go like garage sale shopping and just buy stuff, then you just go in and break?
Look, I don't know how they get their items. Okay, that's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to show
go
up
in
and
and
pay
smash.
and smash things. It's on. Is that LB McLeod? Yeah, it's on LB McLeod.
LB McLeod,
Rage Room
all right.
Orlando.
Yeah, hi, it's Justin here. Is this the Rage Room? Yeah, yes, it is the Rage Room. I have a computer here for sale. Can you come pick it up, or do I have to deliver it?
It's right between the First Baptist and the First Life Pregnancy Center.
I have 2 computers for sale here at the Rage Room. For the Rage Room. What do you think they would give me for this computer?
That's exciting.
Well, how much do you praise it? 75 cents. All
Yeah.
right, we'll
Yeah.
give you 50 cents.
We'll give you 50 and we'll take it off your hands. That's exciting.
Rage Room.
We should
Does
do
it say how much it costs to go to the Rage
I'm
Room?
gonna go on the website. I'm looking on the website.
Let's look at their website. I
Look
want
at
to know what it
Family
costs.
Night Therapy.
Hey.
It's 25% off.
If I had the Office Space scene pulled up right now, where they are beating up on the printer or the copy machine,
Oh,
that
there
would be
we
good.
go. See?
That would be good.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
we
a
would
Winter
have
Park
to.
location.
Colin checks in. Good morning, everyone. Another great show. State of the Justin last weekend. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you.
Sure
I almost
did.
went to bed, and I said, nah, you know what? I'm going to stay up and do a little speech.
It triggers you. The Jeff's vlog video was like, you said, I got to talk about this. So,
Yeah,
here we go.
exactly. Jimmy said that a lot of people bowl once a year. Jimmy said Christmas with the family. Dave said Christmas with the family. I do Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
So
yeah.
same type of thing. Oh, and who is this? Dave the drummer loves the Rage Room.
Hey, see?
I mean, okay, I'll check that out. Can we at least like go have dinner and do something fun beforehand too, or no?
Sure.
Fish caught a 16-inch mangrove snapper. I wanted to be a nice guy and let him go. He would have done great in your smoker. Well, that was nice. I mean, I don't know how nice it was, putting a hook in his gills and reeling him up to the top of the pier, but hey, I guess it's better than getting on the grill. You know what I mean?
$30 per person.
Is that right?
The way these rooms work, yeah.
How long do you get in there? Like 10 minutes, or is this like an hour thing?
It
Just beat
looks-
the hell out of everything.
No, it looks like different. They have different packages. So 25, 30, 45 minutes. And then they have different things you can put in the room. So like glass or ceramic breakables, 2 large TV monitors. Yeah, you can build your own room too.
Greg checks in. Good morning from Greg and Jill. Give them the $17 monitor. Greg, I got news for you. I'm not getting $17 for this thing. That's not even a chance. 17
They
cents
say,
possibly.
We'll take $2 off your room, sir. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, Sean checks in. Good morning, Justin and crew. People drop TVs and other items to destroy. Oh, so it's like if you're trying to get rid of stuff, you go drop it off in the Rage Room. So, because it is hard to throw. My trash guy is not going to go pick up a 70-inch TV.
He probably wouldn't.
They are not going to do it. So you just take the stuff down there and drop it off. Pretty
Hey,
smart.
I wonder if that's what they did to that one they already broke.
Pretty smart.
The one from Walmart that they already broke.
Yeah. Probably at the Rage Room at this point.
Couldn't bring it back to Walmart.
When we get back, a kid wore a Hooters mask to school in Windermere. It's elementary school. He wears this Hooters mask. The kid's 11. He actually wore it for a couple of weeks. They didn't say anything. Now he has been forced to remove the Hooters mask. What do you think? You think a kid should be able to wear a Hooters mask to school or not?
Is it just like the Hooters logo, or is it like a girl bent over? It's like,
No.
What's so inappropriate about it?
It's just the Hooters mask. That's it. It's just the Hooters mask.
It's like the logo of Hooters.
Yeah, like the Hooters logo, yeah.
Okay, then that's fine.
Well, the principal does not agree. We're going to
Oh.
debate that. Also, let's be honest here. When you go to Hooters or Twin Peaks or whatever, do you tell your wife or you just say you're going to lunch? and do you think wives have the right to be mad if their husbands go to Hooters for lunch or dinner to watch the game or Twin Peaks or Wing House? I mean, should wives be mad? And if you're a wife, do you get pissed when your hubby comes home and you say, oh, where did you watch the game? And he's like, Hooters. Do you get mad?
Oh, is that a question you're asking now?
Let's debate that. Let's take a quick break. I'm late as it is. If you want to join the program, 321-339-1055. Stick around. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Shannon Burke Show.
Today on Jeff's Corner, Jeff's going to paint some lovely little cupboard and put some new hardware on it, give it a fresh look.
Today on This Old Litter Box.
This old litter box. He's going to freshen up the area for Kiki Peanut Butter, whatever that cat's name is.
Kiki Peanut.
The Shannon Burke Show. Afternoons from 3 to 7 on Florida Man Radio.
Are you a business owner? Well, first of all, thanks for listening. If you want to find new customers, we can help on Orlando's newest radio station, WDYZ, Florida Man Radio, 105.5 FM, 660 AM. Your ad could be featured right here in the morning with Bubba the Love Sponge. Key placement 10 till noon in You Have Power Radio with Justin Clark. Noon till 3 with the Ed Till Show. Or in prime PM drive during the Shannon Burke Show. We can create a custom campaign based on your goals and budget. Drive store traffic, engage new clients, develop more leads, boost website activation, and get your cash registered to ring with new business. Radio gets results, and JVC Broadcasting is ready to help take your business to the next level. For more information on increasing your success, visit our website at floridamanradio.com and click on the Advertise tab. Drive store traffic, engage new clients, develop more leads, boost website activation, and get your cash registered to ring with new business. Let us help you grow your business.
Reach out today. Unfiltered, unafraid. FloridaManRadio.com. Click on the Advertise tab. Do it now.
To make sure the air in your home is absolutely perfect, call Four Seasons AC and Heating. We're offering $1,350 in rebates plus payments as low as $132 a month on a new Lennox system. Call Four Seasons AC and Heating at 407-295-9231 today. Conditions apply. See dealer for details. License number CAC 056308.
Are you ready for the best talk radio to take the airwaves?
Real Talk with G Love
and Kenny the Rocker Wilkerson,
the talented dynamic duo on today's relationship talk that is ego-driven, excitable, with a little sassiness and outspoken opinions
on rock and roll and sex.
You don't want to miss this show Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m.
Live interviews with legendary rock and rollers and upcoming indie artists and much more.
Stay tuned to the newest Woman Radio on Florida Man Radio.
Unfiltered and unafraid.
Download the all-new Florida Man Radio app now. It's your one-stop shop for all things Florida Man Radio. Listen live anywhere, anytime. Enable push notifications to find out about big Florida Man Radio contests, interviews, shows, and more. Or drop us an open mic with your 2 cents that we could play on air. The all-new Florida Man Radio app in your Google Play and App Store. Powered by CentralFloridaArborCare.com.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping, always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home's savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit IQPowerSolar.com.
It's hotter than blazes outside, but you don't have to stop, drop, and roll to beat this heat. Because right now you can shop, swap, and roll into a new car. RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. We are the only local car dealer participating in the end of summer car swap. I can swap out your current car for a new car you love for just $3 down. Even if you're still making payments and regardless of age or condition. You could stop by with your current ride today and swap up for a nicer, newer car for just $3 down. So pop on down to RC Hill Mitsubishi and check out the new Mirage 43 miles per gallon starting at only $9,900. Or the new Outlander 7-passenger starting at $16,900. Worried your credit ain't the cream of the crop? Oh, stop. My dealer next door credit approval process will work non-stop to try to get you approved. So hop on over, where you can shop, swap, and roll into a nicer newer car for just $3 down. But hurry, I'm RC Hill, bigger to serve you in DeLand and Ocala. See all the cars at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Requires bank approval. See dealer for details.
Get your fix of Florida Man Radio anytime and anywhere you are. Of course, you can catch Florida Man on 660 AM and 105.5 FM. But now you can listen wherever you are with the all-new Florida Man Radio app. And don't miss a second of the conversation at home by listening on your Alexa device. Just say, Alexa, play 105.5 Florida Man Radio. Florida Man is everywhere, unfiltered, unafraid. Get it how you need to. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
Big television event last night. Did you watch? Big event. Did you watch the Emmys?
Absolutely not.
No.
Words?
No, I was watching the Seahawks Patriots game.
Me neither. That's it. That's the whole story. That's it. No, I didn't watch it either. I watched 2 seconds of it just because I turned the TV on right when it came on, so I hit guide. But I happened to see Jennifer Aniston almost burn the house down or something.
What the hell?
Yeah, they were trying to make this funny joke about making the card where you announce the winner. You know, they were trying to clean the card. So they sprayed Lysol all over it and they put it in a trash can and actually set it on fire. But she couldn't get the fire out. She had a fire extinguisher and everything. And then I immediately turned it. So that's it.
Nah.
That's the whole story.
I was watching the Giants lose to the Bears.
Hope you enjoyed the
Emmys. I
Emmys.
saw the Chargers lose to the Chiefs.
Jeez. And a field goal, no less.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I mean, do people even watch these award shows anymore? I don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm
Bill Gates wrong last
completely and
night.
totally disinterested in your award shows, Hollywood.
I never really did.
I didn't.
Me,
I didn't
yeah.
know about this.
I don't watch any of this crap.
They didn't tell me.
What I did find out yesterday is there was a 5th grade student at this elementary school called Sunset Park Elementary. I believe this is in Windermere, which if you don't live around here, it's kind of the ritzy, fancy city, suburb. Rich people live there. 5th grade student was wearing a Hooters face mask to school because all the schools here are making the kids wear facial coverings. He's now been offered free wings for every student and staff member at a school by Hooters.
Except for the principal.
Yeah, because the principal told him it was inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
And it violates the student's code of conduct. 11-year-old Ian Golba said he'd been wearing the mask to school since they started in mid-August, but just now.
Does his mother work for Hooters?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have that part of the story.
How did he get that mask?
Well, the dad says they go there a lot.
Yeah.
Watch games and eat. So like
the boy's father completely disagrees with the decision of this principal, saying he told me it was deemed offensive. I told him we go there as a family. We eat their wings. We watch sports. I said we have chocolate cake. we go there all the time.
Is that code?
He said, we have cake. We have cake.
We go there all the time. It's not an offensive mask, they say. Wait, what do you think? Is there an appropriate age where you can actually take your kids to Hooters or Twin Peaks or whatever? Is there an age? Is there my dad took me when I was a kid. I mean, I was a young kid and I would go to Hooters with my dad. Now, you looking back on it, I don't know if he told my mom, you know, but I don't remember him saying, "Don't tell your mom where we were." I just don't know what the appropriate age to take your kids.
At the end of the day, it's still a restaurant.
It's a restaurant. They have food, but yeah, I mean, it's different.
And also, like Hooters, I think that's a little bit different than Twin Peaks. A little bit.
Why?
And I would say that because I've been to Twin Peaks on Bikini Day, and I would not allow like
your husband,
a prepubescent child there.
Well,
this was a grown ass man. What are you talking about?
With a hot appetizer combo, delicious strip cheese sandwich, or our world famous wings. Try them naked. Or boneless wings made from
Because you don't want to like set the premise in their head that women are just there to be sexualized, you know? And like that comes with obviously conversations around like Hooters and stuff like that. Like, but at the same time,
let's say for instance, I have a daughter, as you know, 2 daughters. Let's say I took my 8-year-old to lunch, just the 2 of us, and I was like, well, you know what? Let's go get some wings. Let's go down to the local Hooters. Is that weird?
no. But is it weird if you guys get back in the car and she's like, I want to work there when I grow up, Daddy?
Well, I don't want to judge.
Okay,
I'm
asking you if your daughter, that same sweet little 8-year-old girl, because each of these women is someone's daughter. So if you think about it, you know.
All right. Okay. Another question then. Does your wife?
Exactly.
Does your wife?
Thank you for answering the question.
Does your wife get mad at you if you go to Hooters or Wing House or Twin Peaks? Brad from Georgia checks in. Sorry, buddy. Rough weekend for him. What's up, Power Crew?
Dang.
Glad to get back to work. I found myself sleeping on the futon in the basement, which is the equivalent to your beanbag. Probably going to be working late this week.
Did he forget the pita bread?
Did you?
He didn't bring the pita bread.
Or did you get in trouble for going to Hooters? I really want to know. Okay,
Should've brought the pita
Brianna,
bread.
let me start with you. Jeremy comes home. Your husband, Jeremy, running for a state representative. Comes home. Well, I was out with the boys watching the Giants game. Where, honey? Hooters. What do you say?
Cool.
Oh, you don't get mad at all.
No, why would I get mad?
Because it's girls with like their boobs hanging out.
So is the pool and the beach. Like, I'm so confused. Is
Okay.
it just the setting? Like,
I don't know. I just know a lot of wives who do get mad.
If he was like, we went to Rachel's, I'd be like, why?
Would you get mad if it was Rachel's?
I would also be confused about
What do you mean?
why.
Why would you be confused? I mean, it's
Why?
fairly self-explanatory. What would you be confused
Well, you don't know
about?
Jeremy very well, so I would ask why. It would be a conversation, and that's all. I wouldn't be
Why
getting
is
upset.
How
it
long of
an
a conversation?
Upcoming politician at Rachel's.
Right, real short conversation. Trust me, these conversations are extremely short.
Oh, which Rachel did Jeremy Sisson go to over the weekend, you said?
Right. None of them.
That's the Orlando
Wasn't the
Sentinel.
same one you were at. Not the same one you were at.
He said his son is so upset by all the attention that this drew from administrators that he was afraid he was going to get reprimanded or even kicked out of school. I never viewed it as anything but a restaurant. Do we feel women's bodies are offensive, he says? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
Is there an equivalent like male version to like what Hooters is? And I don't mean like Chippendales.
No, I don't think so.
Not really.
I don't think so.
Because
I mean, Mr. Sisters used to be, but
what is that? I've never heard of Mr. Sisters.
It used to be over off of where Izzy Bonds is at.
Oh, really?
What, so the guys would dress scantily clad and serve food?
I mean, it's easy to dress scantily clad. Just have really attractive guys with really attractive bodies just walk around in their underwear.
Okay.
So like on the other end of the
Easy
aisle,
enough.
let's say
Pilar goes to Mr. Sister or
yeah,
whatever
and
it's called.
takes your daughter.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that. I don't think so because it's different.
Is it different?
I'm being hypocritical.
I
Just
know.
what I try to
But
police on this
it's
show.
not different. It's a double standard.
It's a double standard.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And that's why there's different types of Hooters. That's why there's Twin Peaks and Tilted Kilt and all these other types of ways to,
Hooters has offered Ian 10 free Hooters hot wings for every student and faculty member at the school.
Good for them.
No word on the principal or not. But.
They said not for them.
Do you have a favorite one of these types of restaurants? So I think that the restaurants involved would be Hooters, Wing House, Twin Peaks, anything
Tilted
I'm missing.
Kilt.
Didn't they shut down or are they still around? There
no
used to be
clue.
one near my house. And,
There used to be like 5 of them, and I have no idea.
I know it's long gone near my house. I don't know if the whole. Do you have a favorite? Well, if right now, or
Well, I used to go to Wing House because it used to be literally next to.
have you ever been to a Twin Peaks?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's probably a good place to check out if I were you.
I like Twin Peaks, but I really like Wing House's wings.
But Twin Peaks has pretty good food too,
Yeah, their
like
food's not bad.
other food.
So when are we going?
No, their
I
food
don't know,
isn't
noon.
bad. I don't know. He's dressed for it. He's got the hoodie and the
I'm just
awkward
ready to
5
go.
o'clock shadow.
What time does Ed show in? 3?
3, yeah.
He's exactly the guy you'd find in a bar.
Want to do early dinner?
We'll get right on out of here. 3 o'clock.
How terrible.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. You guys are nuts.
I think if I had to choose myself, I think that probably, I don't know. Twin Peaks is pretty good.
No, it's good.
I like it because when you walk in, it tells you exactly how cold the beer is in the
Yeah.
keg or something.
Yeah, it's 29 degrees.
29 degrees.
Yeah.
That
Which is
sounds
it's so
pretty
cold,
good to me.
actually, it literally frosts over on top.
Is that how cold
and that's
the
why
ginger ale is?
That's how I never tried the sodas there. Lurch, you'd have to ask. Wasn't there for the sodas.
Lee checks in. Good morning, Lee. I did not watch the Grammys last night. It was the Emmys anyway,
It was
right?
the Emmys, right?
Lee, don't worry.
I
I don't judge you for not knowing if it was the Emmys, Grammys, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about
They're
any
all
of
the
them.
same. It doesn't matter.
I was watching How to Rob a Bank on the Vice channel.
Hey.
Really?
That's kind of cool.
Wow. Lee, as your lawyer, I have to recommend
don't do
you
that.
work hard, don't rob.
Do you,
Okay.
do you think that, like, kind of how, you go to a website and it pops up and it's like, oh, we have cookies, you know,
Yeah.
and they're like, throw a little cookie on and track you around. Do you think they do the same thing with, like, TV shows? Is that if you watch a certain, let's say, chemical concoction of TV shows, they put you on a list? Like, oh, they watch How to Rob a Bank and How to Get Away with Murder and all these other things. Well, let's just watch them a bit, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
End up on a no-fly list. You don't know how you got there.
Watching too much Vice.
Right.
Sharon checks in. Good morning, Sharon. How are you? Twin Peaks JVC Christmas party. Make it happen.
Oh.
All right, you want to do that?
That's awkward.
Sharon's going to have fun. Do they have any polls there so Sharon can
Only-
take selfies
Right.
like our bus had?
The bus were, those are stabilizing poles.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The bus
You
was
should do the
moving.
party bus again.
Yeah.
For,
By the way, why do they keep charging my card? Hey, seriously, you need to get a statement from them. Every other day it's
I've
like
asked
more
for a
charges.
I've asked for a statement. I've called them twice, so we should have a statement.
Yeah. Get me a statement because they've charged me like $2,000 for that dumb bus.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Bebby checks in. Good morning, Bebby. Every time Justin comes home to Tennessee, he always takes everybody bowling, not Hooters.
Oh.
Eunice, what's up, Eunice? Let's see if she's mad.
Nah.
Twin Peaks has the best food of. Oh, so you.
All right.
Let me get this straight, Lurch. Mister, you say Justin doesn't have a man card. Your girl has been to Twin Peaks and is here voting on the food between Twin Peaks, Hooters, and Wing House, and you haven't even been there.
So I lose my man card for not going to Twin
Yes,
Peaks.
But he's
exactly
been to Wing
right.
House and Hooters, so does it matter?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Colin says we go to Twin Peaks as a family, but my wife finds Hooters offensive. I don't get it. Let's open one for the ladies and call it Plum Smugglers.
Plum smugglers.
Oh, I'm not going to Plum Smugglers.
Just have really attractive,
No, thank you.
tanned up men.
He's going to
running
Mr.
around.
Sisters.
Right.
I know a lot of dudes right now in the country, high-profile guys, who probably aren't going to go to any Hooters anytime soon
Right.
because they are scared to death right now. They're scared to death because you remember Jeffrey Epstein, right? Of course.
How could we
Dead
forget?
guy now. Deservedly so, probably. I mean, you know, he had the Lolita Express, as they called it, the airplane, the jet that he would fly people around to his infamous island down there. Well, they're scared now. You might want to start having that conversation with your wife right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you think you're going to show up on the manifest, you might want to start figuring out your excuses.
That's right.
I remember when I was 13, something like this happened to me, actually. It just came to mind. I was at my buddy, his name was Jeff's house. We were 13.
Jeff Adams.
Pullen was his name, I believe. And his mom was out of town, and he was a year older than me. And we found, like, the liquor cabinet, okay? Yeah.
You said you were 13?
I was 13. He was probably 14. We found the mom's liquor cabinet, and we indulged significantly.
At
A
13
lot.
years old.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We indulged in copious amounts of I don't have any idea what we were drinking.
What else did you indulge
Nor did
in?
we. No, that's it. And then his older brother ended up coming home, and I guess we had like thrown up or something. I don't know what happened. And his older brother came home, and I was like, seriously? You're not going to call my mom, are you? Like, you're not going to tell on us, are you? Because I thought, you know, cool older brother, I would think.
Right.
And so we had this plan that I was going to go home, and then Jeff was going to figure out if his brother was going to tattletale on us. Because if so, I told him to call me immediately so then I could address it with my mother beforehand.
Because it's always, trust me, it's always worse when your parents find out from someone else.
Exactly.
It is always worse.
And then I got the call from him. He was like, oh, sorry, man. My brother's going to tattletale on us. I was like, I ran to my mom's room. I was like, hey, Mom.
Hey.
And my dad happened to be there at the time, too. I was like,
oh, you're fine.
my dad was like, oh, do you throw up? And I said, yes. And he's like, oh, good. You learned your lesson. My mom was disappointed in me, I would say. But so I went in advance of her mom calling my mom, his mom calling my mom,
Right.
because I got the heads up that we were going to get tattle-told on.
So no
But the good
punishment, no
thing
nothing.
is,
Yeah, I don't think I got punished.
but I guess the good thing is that like you got ahead of it a little bit.
Exactly.
So by the time his mom came in, she was like, "Sis, that's old news. Like it's fine."
But let me be very clear. Had I known, or had the brother said he wasn't going to tell on us, I would have never gone to tell my mother.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay,
but at
that's what
least you saved your mom some dignity.
Sure.
Because if she would have found out from Sharon, she'd have been like, you know, she'd have tried to be like, I am appalled that young Justin would do something so egregious. But now she was like, no, he actually told me, you know, because I raised a great young man. So,
Absolutely.
like, she's able to, you know, like kind of stand up for you a little bit, and not be shocked, you know, like the way parents do to each other. Like, no, my kid's better because he told me first. You had to find
you
out.
make your parents look like a fool.
Yes.
Right.
That's when.
Ooh, that's when.
Or your
That's
wife look like a fool in the national media. And husbands who have flown with Epstein, listen up right now. because logs
That is
for
true.
every flight
That's true.
made by Jeffrey Epstein's aircraft over the last 21 years have now been subpoenaed, sparking panic among rich and famous friends of his.
I bet.
The Attorney General for the U.S. Virgin Islands, where Epstein had his, Orgy Island, I think they called it, has demanded logs for his 4 helicopters and 3 jets from 1998 until now. A lot of dudes on these flights. A lot of people are probably a little bit nervous. Like, what were you doing on Orgy Island, honey?
Do you think those guys would have the courage?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, if they're innocent, because he also did have meetings at that place. I'm by no means am I trying to cover for any of the absolutely trash crap that he's done over the years. And those trash people are gonna get flushed out for sure. But imagine being on the flight log, but only having gone there exclusively for meetings.
Right.
And now you're getting roped in with all this other stuff. You know?
Well,
so you have to,
I mean, trust me, that's what everyone on the plane is going to be saying.
Oh, of course.
It's just how we're going to prove that to our wives now.
Oh, no. If you only gone once, let's say you went once 7 years ago, flight log shows you checking in, checking out about the approximate time of a meeting, an hour and a half, whatever.
Yeah.
We might be able to work this out.
And
if you went every third Friday for the last several years, baby, if you sleeping on the beanbag outside in the neighbor's backyard.
But even if you went once, but you were there for like a 3-night stay, you can't. It's going to be hard to convince wifey that you didn't see anything going on, like you didn't get any massage. If you know what I mean.
It is. It is going to be hard to convince them of that. That is absolutely, 100% true.
Or maybe you had
a better conversation is going to be had than you having racking up frequent flyer miles.
Yeah, every other Thursday for 2 years is probably gonna you have some explaining to do.
Oh, it was just a meet. Jeff and I used to have lunch every other Thursday lunch.
Well, if it was just a meeting, you would have some kind of proof of that meeting.
Yeah,
and be like, this is what
I
went for, just this, and that's it.
Right, but that 3-night meeting, honey.
I mean, if you for like a day or 2.
Right. I mean, you're gonna have
3
to
nights stay. That's a different.
In the media.
One of his backup pilots already provided some logs back in 2009 showing Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Kevin Spacey, and Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
Among those who flew on the Lolita Express. However, none of the logs for his chief pilot, who flew him virtually every other time for more than 25 years, have been made public as of yet. But it seems like that's going to happen here. What would Naomi Campbell be doing hanging out with Epstein?
For one of those, it's literally probably
a meeting for what? Like, what is she meeting with Jeffrey Epstein for?
I don't know. She probably needed money for a pageant or something. I don't know.
They said the records that this pilot will release will make the other pilot's records look like a Post-it note. Because he was just sort of a backup pilot.
My God, can you imagine?
Man, the world.
I'm just glad.
Waiting.
It's always better.
See all these celebrity suicides starting to increase. You're like, we know what.
That's a terrible feeling when you're worried about someone finding out something you did. It's better to be clean and not have anything to worry about and not have that stress.
Right. Also true.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is on another level, though.
This is huge. Like, this is, even if you went there to have, a fun weekend or a dirty weekend with somebody, you now have to prove the case that your person was of age. So now you're going against a way bigger monster than you even thought. Oh, I was going to go away for the weekend and, screw around on my wife and blah, 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 blah. And you literally could have thought that each person was over the age of 18. But the fact that you didn't verify and now all this is coming out, you have a way bigger fish than you thought you were catching.
You have a Goliath grouper now.
Right. You have a Goliath grouper on your hands. With video and backlog evidence.
What was the island called? Do you remember?
Epstein Island?
No. It had a real name.
Hang on.
Jeffrey Epstein's
I'm not about
Island.
to Google this, huh?
I'm not.
You gonna drop this cookie on me.
Use 75 cent.
Little St. James. So back in the day, you would tell your wife, I'm going to have a meeting at Little St. James Island with Jeffrey Epstein. But now, you mean Orgy Island?
Right.
A-hole?
Right.
You think I'm an idiot?
How do you come clean about that?
I don't know, but I can assure you that if any of these have Colombian wives, there will be a little bit more research done into their adventures.
Oh, trust me. The first news story broke, homie was sitting there trying to read the New York Times, and his wife came up across his head with a cup of coffee.
Not even just Colombian wife, a Latin wife.
Right. When she threw something, oh my God, what's wrong, honey? What's the matter?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking on the Lolita Express. We're heading down to Little Little St. James Island for a weekend adventure.
Once you have located your seat, we ask you
I hope you have not told your wives, or if you do, tell your wives, please don't let them know who else is on the plane.
Might as well start digging your grave now.
I have not been on the Lolita Express, I'm proud to say. Have you?
No.
Yeah. Very proud to say I have not.
Karen said, I've never been to Twin Peaks. I went to Hooters a long time ago, and I think Wing House a long time ago. But other than that, maybe we should have a Florida man outing. I'm in. Oh, my mom checked. Justin, you were truly an incredible child 98% of the time.
90.
I literally did.
He said that 2%.
I mean, truthfully, to be honest with you, I really never got in trouble. Never. I don't remember.
You're knocking on wood.
I don't
You think one of your friends are going to come up with some flight logs?
I don't want to start getting punished now.
Some friends for college are going to have some flight logs.
Any JC friends, we're
the dirt.
subpoenaing
We want the dirt.
logs.
I once spent the night at that same kid's house who got me drunk. Trust me, I wasn't like kicking and screaming against it, I'm sure. But he had like a slumber party, and I passed out early. He was a year. You know how when you're hanging out with someone a year older than you when you're in middle school, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're older. It's only a year to us now, but back then that's a big deal. They're
Just
a
like
grade
in high
older.
school if you're in 9th or 10th grade and you're hanging out with seniors.
And I passed out early at the sleepover, and turns out later that night they all went around and like spray painting neighbors' fences, and they spray painted Devil's Sacrifice on the neighbor's fence.
Really?
And when I
Holy
woke up,
crap.
the cops were there. But I got to say I didn't do anything because I passed out.
So you didn't have any units painted on
Right.
I mean, I think they might have actually painted on my face because I was the first one to pass out.
He woke up with a spray paint can in his hand.
I'm not sure.
Oh, what is this?
Is it heavy balls?
Yeah. Bill checks in. Good morning, Bill. Greetings, everybody. I support single moms. LOL. I'm ready for Wings. Great show. And he sends a picture of a bunch of singles.
A bunch of singles.
He supports single moms. Look at all the singles.
Hey.
I wonder where Bill's been or going.
I think he's ready for Rachel's with
Heading right to
politician.
Rachel's.
Oh,
Gonna pay for some
jeez.
student loans and back child support is what he's gonna
Cell
do.
phone bills.
Yeah.
Right.
Hour number 2 ahead. And when we return, actually, a lot of women are getting back into the workplace now during this virus. But the growing jobs in the women's job sector are going to surprise the hell out of you, by the way. A lot of construction-related stuff, believe it or not. Let's see what else we have. Oh, UK is going to fine people who break quarantine $13,000. 13 G's, or 10,000 pounds. Which in my head is about $13,000, I would say, right?
It's 12Q.
And
Andrew.
yeah, and much more to get to. And the news, please stick around. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Central Florida, Bill O'Reilly here. You deserve the truth and news with no spin. I don't care what side you're on. Catch me on Florida Man Radio, weekday mornings at 9:10 and 11:50 to give you the unfiltered and unafraid news updates. The O'Reilly Update right here on Florida Man Radio.
660 AM, 105.5 FM, streaming at FloridaManRadio.com. This month, Barbecue for the Blue salutes the brave men and women of the Florida Highway Patrol Troop Team.
Thank you for keeping us safe and for your service.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you.
We thank you for your dedication, bravery, and service to Central Florida.
Thank you guys so much for what you do.
Barbecue for the Blue, provided by Cecil's Texas-style barbecue on South Orange in Orlando, from the station that's unfiltered and unafraid.
Thank you for the service.
Florida Man Radio.
Jeff here from the Shannon Berg Show. And as you know, Four Seasons AC's made the Florida Man studio so comfortable and so chilling, it's like broadcasting in an icebox. So I wanted to find out more about my home, so I asked Brian from Four Seasons AC what I can do to help keep my home comfortable and most importantly healthy, because I got kids, got to keep them safe. Four Seasons AC said to use a good pleated filter and always keep my system maintained and clean. Brian and his team at Four Seasons AC are badass, and I'm using them for my home too. Four Seasons AC at 4acnow.com. The AC company you wish you called first.
If you have legal papers to be served anywhere in the state, then the team at Magic Process, with more than 25 years in the business, is your go-to. Hey, it's Shannon Burke, and Magic Process is a full-service litigation support company offering not only service of civil process, but skip tracing, court filings, document recovery, public records researches, foreclosure sales, and eviction support. Get a discount if you tell them you heard it here on Florida Man Radio. Magic Process, Florida's premier process service and litigation support team, veteran-owned and operated. Call 407-541-0697 or online at magicprocess.com.
The Orlando Sanford International Airport is known as SFB, simpler, faster, better. But now SFB also represents safer, faster, better. The Orlando Sanford International Airport is going the extra mile to ensure traveler safety by sanitizing, providing masks, and now all new contactless parking. No ticket, seamless and simple. Feel safe and secure when planning your next getaway. Flying to over 75 nonstop destinations. Go to flysfb.com. The Orlando Sanford International Airport, SFB, is now safer, faster, better. FlySFB.com.
Are you ready for the best talk radio to take the airwaves?
Real Talk with G Love
and Kenny the Rocker Wilkerson,
the talented dynamic duo on today's relationship talk that is ego-driven, excitable, with a little sassiness and outspoken opinions
on rock and roll and sex.
You don't want to miss this show Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m.
Live interviews with legendary rock and rollers and upcoming indie artists and much more.
Stay tuned to the newest Woman Radio on Florida Man Radio.
Unfiltered and unafraid.
I'm personal injury attorney John Dill. You may have heard attorneys advertising about their success rate. It's important to find out that attorney's personal experience in the courtroom. I've tried more than 200 civil jury trials and recovered more than $200 million in jury verdicts. If you want a trial lawyer, get the real Dill. Offices, Orlando.
Get the real Dill, John Dill.
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit iqpowersolar.com.
I'm News 6 anchor Kirsten O'Connor. Here are your Monday headlines. The campus of Olympia High School in Orange County is back open for the first time in 2 weeks. Students and staff switched to all virtual learning after several positive tests for the coronavirus. Meantime, West Orange High School is closed for the next 2 weeks after 10 positive COVID-19 cases. And some UCF students will get randomly tested for the virus starting today. The school began sending out notices last week to students in fraternities and sororities. The university says it wants to see exactly how widespread the illness may be on campus. And the city of Orlando is expected to finalize an agreement today, making the Amway Center an early voting site. The Orlando Magic and city leaders announced the move earlier this month as part of a deal to resume the NBA playoffs after teams boycotted games. Early voting in Orange County begins October 19th. And remember, you can get breaking news around the clock on clickorlando.com and the News 6 app.
WDYC, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
Florida Man makes an appearance over the weekend as he normally does, and as normal, this happened inland Florida. None of these stories ever happen on the coast. It's always about 45 minutes to an hour away from the closest beach. Have you ever noticed every Florida Man story happens inland?
That's true.
Man in Winter Haven needed a ride home from the local McDonald's over the weekend. And he did what any of us rational people would do. He called 911 over and over and over again to get a ride home from the McDonald's. Jermaine Williams, a 46-year-old man, called 911 and they were ignoring him. So what did he do? He called 911 again to report a dead body at the McDonald's there in Winter Haven. He of course did get a ride, but it was a ride to the Slamma there in Polk County. So the theme, I guess, is if you if you really want to get 911's attention,
There's a body.
you tell them that there's a dead body, and then I guess they have to show up. He's facing a misdemeanor charge for whatever.
Misuse of 911 calls.
Misuse of 911, whatever.
What the hell?
I mean, what was he expecting? That 911, they don't give you a ride home anyway.
You better bring him a dead body.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of Uber and Lyft. I mean, they give rides, but I don't think that the police just pick you up at the McDonald's and give you a ride home anyway.
I told them the body was at my house and gave them the address, and they'd have got there. And I'm like,
Apparently, this is kind of a big problem at McDonald's. People get upset and call 911 for some of the craziest reasons.
Serve and protect.
And literally, I have 1,000 of these, but here's a 911 call from McDonald's not too long ago.
Do you need fire, medical, or police?
Yeah, just police.
And what's the problem?
We're here at McDonald's.
Which McDonald's?
The one on TV Highway.
Okay, and where on TV Highway?
It's on 198 in TV Highway.
So you're in Aloha then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the problem there?
Just the lady, we ordered some food and we went home that our order wasn't in there. And my little brother is crying for his orange juice and stuff, and we came back with the receipt and everything.
So they forgot the orange juice.
oh my gosh.
And they thought that was probably something they should call 911
We're
about.
gonna call 911.
I actually did go. I got drive-through yesterday for the first time in a long time. I went to Popeye's Chicken.
Hey.
It was, and
how long did you wait?
Forever. It took about, I don't know, 7 hours or so.
Why does it take so long in their drive-through? What are they doing?
All right, so first of all, it was an absolute monsoon. But there was a long line, and I felt like I should go in because I felt like I was going to have to sit there because I was buying for like a whole family, like 10 people.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was going to have to sit there in the line staring at the thing trying to figure out what I wanted. So I went in, monsoon, workers are standing right there, doors locked. They won't let me in.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. Because it doesn't say it's closed. But
They said they let you know.
Why won't they? Why?
I don't know.
The dining room's probably closed.
So anyway, against my better judgment, I was like, I'm going to get the hell out of here then because I'm not waiting this line. I was like, you know what? I'm already here. Screw it. And the line was so long, I went on my phone to Popeyes.com or whatever it is.
Did you download the app?
No. They offered me 10% off, but I refused to download the app. So I just paid the extra 10%. It was about $6 difference. I figured it out in my head.
I see.
And anyway, I figured out what I was going to order, and it's extra family meal or something it's called. It's $60. And finally, I get to the order. What do you call it? The drive-through thing where you order.
Yeah.
And I told him what I wanted, and she was like, "Huh?
Oh.
What? Oh, jeez. Like she had never heard of the thing before, and it wasn't on the menu when I looked too, but it was on the freaking app or on the website.
So you would just say picking up for Justin Clark, and then they'd be okay, we'll pull right around.
And anyway,
you probably ordered something that wasn't available at that particular location.
Well, I don't know, but she figured out how to do it, and they put my order together, and I was like, I guarantee you,
it's gonna be way more than that $60.
No, it still was.
Order from the app, some of the things on the app are not like in store, but you can still order it. You would just whenever you get there. When you're at the drive-thru, you let them know, hey, I'm picking up for whomever.
I have no idea how that works, so I just felt like you go to the little speaker thing and you tell them what you want. I didn't know you have to.
You should have messaged me.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, I bet Pilar that we were going to have at least 5 items messed up, whether wrong or just not there, whatever. But actually, when he got home, it was all there.
Oh, good.
It was 5 chicken sandwiches, 16 pieces of chicken.
Hey.
Mashed potatoes.
Hungry already.
Some kind of Cajun fries or something they say.
Amazing.
And 5 apple pies for $60.
Wow.
I thought it was a pretty good deal. It was damn good too.
Did you get any?
I'm back on the diet today.
Iced tea or anything included? Or
it's funny you say that because I was sitting there for 27 minutes at the window. The sweet tea thing was staring at me, and I said, "That sounds pretty good too."
That sounds pretty.
But I did
good.
not. I did not.
I should partake.
And it was raining so hard that even to roll down your window and place the order, which I was apparently ordering from off the menu, unbeknownst to me, was very difficult to hear. Especially, the only thing I did hear for sure was, "Can I have the extra family feast?" And I heard very clearly her say, "Huh?"
She was not like, what are you talking about?
What?
Is it not on the menu?
Yeah, and I was like, who goes to Popeyes and orders off the menu? But it was on the menu.
Sir, this is Popeyes.
Yeah, it was right there. I was
KFC.
like, oh, damn it, I thought I was at KFC.
Oh, whoops.
And hey, can we have our order? We paid for it. And she was like, oh, no, I can't do anything about it. And she was laughing at my brother-in-law because he ordered the food and he couldn't speak English right. And she's not even showing up.
Hi there. I don't believe this is a conversation that you have with 911.
Absolutely not.
Maybe the Better Business Bureau, a Google review, possibly the manager,
franchise
out
owner
the local
of that
McDonald's. I don't believe this is something that 911 needs to be involved with.
My taxpayer dollars best not be going to
Can
manage
you
your
please fire an ambulance? Police. Where? Okay, to McDonald's on Delaware.
Oh, jeez.
What's going on there? I ordered a 10-piece chicken nugget with a small fry, and she said that they didn't have any chicken nuggets. And so I told her I want a McDouble and a small fry, and she told me I would have to pick anything else off the menu because she can't refund me the different thing out of the meal. And I told her to just give me all my money back. And she told me she can't give me my money back either. I have to pick something. There's no manager there?
Maybe the shift leader?
There's no manager there? Like, she's speaking real slow. I need to make sure you understand this.
Man, it just goes on and on.
Yeah, I'm over here at Burger King right here in San Clemente. No, not San Clemente. I'm sorry. I live in San Clemente. I'm in Laguna Niguel, I think. That's where I'm at.
Oh, thank you, first of all.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah, we don't care where you live, where you were born, your kids' names.
I think that would be you. You'd be like, I'm in Windermere. I live in Heathrow, but I'm in Windermere. Yeah.
I'm at a drive-thru right now. I ordered my food 3 times. They're mopping the floor inside, and I understand they're busy. They're not even busy. Okay, I've been the only car here.
I understand
asked
they're busy.
4 different times to make me a Western barbecue burger. Okay, they keep giving me a hamburger with lettuce, tomato, and cheese, onions. And I said, I'm not leaving. I want a Western burger because I just got my kids from Taekwondo. They're hungry. I'm on my way home, and I live in San Clemente.
You said that twice.
She gave
Now, where do you live again, lady?
She said that twice now.
me another hamburger. It's wrong. I said 4 times. I said,
How dare them offer her just the regular burger when she was wanting the Western
burger.
Unbelievable. 911.
I want it. She goes, can you go out and park in front? I said, no. I want my hamburger right. So then the lady came to...
So you know this is the lady who posts negative reviews at every
store,
restaurant,
she's the one that
everywhere she's ever
she'll
been.
post a 1-star review and then immediately start by saying, I could post no stars if I wanted to.
Yeah.
No, if they really messed it up 4 times, I mean, that's terrible.
Well, okay. Yeah, but she's also the one that is trying to get a free coupon everywhere she goes to...
The manager, or whoever she is, she came up and she said...
I don't like this lady at all. I'm sorry. I don't like her.
I don't like her.
I can't stand this woman.
She said, do you want your money back? And I said, no, I want my hamburger. My kids are hungry, and I have to jump on the toll freeway. I said, I am not leaving this spot, and I said, I will call the police because I want my Western burger done right. Now, is that so hard?
Okay, what exactly is it you want us to do for you?
I send the officers down here. I want them to make me the right...
Ma'am, we're not going to go down there and enforce your Western bacon cheeseburger.
What am I supposed to do?
This is between you and the manager. We're not going to go enforce how to make a hamburger. That's not a criminal issue. There's nothing criminal.
So I just stand here. So I just sit here and
you need to calmly and
defund your police calls.
Defund these calls.
Unbelievable.
Right. Dang.
People are nuts, man, aren't they? Do you think people were this crazy not so long ago? Are people getting crazier, I think is the question.
Yeah.
Because according to the stories we do on this show, the answer is unequivocally yes.
Or maybe it's just known now. Like now they're actually releasing these 911 calls and now we can see people go ballistic in the Costco and in these other stores because, media has made it easier to get our hands on crazy people.
Oh, that's what it is? It's just we're exposing crazy people now. We've always been nuts.
Right. I mean, if you think about the number of serial killers that were in the 80s, like dang. But now we can find out about it, because due to DNA evidence, we're able to say
now
that.
you're seeing it in real time and people are recording.
Oh, also this too. That too.
I've got so much to get to. I don't even know where to begin.
Just close your eyes and just pick one. Just like.
So we talk about homeowners associations on this show quite a bit. As you know, my firm, we fight against HOAs all the time.
All the time.
And there's a certain HOA down in Osceola County we see all the time called Turnberry Reserve. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of cases with them.
Yes, you do.
Turnberry Reserve. Well, this is not good for them. HOAs and even the HOA president think they're like God, basically, right? Jesus or God or something like that. They think they have all the power. I guess they are fairly powerful, but you're not God, HOA president. Just because you have a ruler and you're measuring my grass does not make you God.
Just because you can open and close my park doesn't mean
Yeah, my park is actually open now, officially.
Hey.
It was a false alarm last week, but now it is open. Anyway, this HOA president and manager at this HOA down in Turnberry Reserve in Osceola County is in jail after stealing money from the HOA to bail her boyfriend out of jail.
Stop it.
So she just rolled right
the worst
in
possible.
to the Turnberry Reserve HOA funds to post her boyfriend's $25,000 bond.
Good
$25,000?
Lord.
Yeah.
What the hell did he do?
Hey, probably something pretty bad, I would say.
He did $25,000 worth, whatever it was.
Did he misuse 911?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but she's Sherry Raposo, 42. She owned an HOA company actually called Management 35. After it was replaced earlier this year, though, due to suspicions of fraud. I'd say so. You know, she was probably the one rolling around checking the paint on the back of your house to make sure it was up to par.
Right.
Up to community standards. Well, don't steal the money from our HOA lady.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I think you have a legal question as well. This is the legal segment of the day.
Yay.
Lurch, legal question for me? Go ahead.
All right, so the complex where I live in, we have I think there's like 34, 35 buildings. It's in, Sacramento, whatever the lady was saying.
It's legal. Weren't we going to do like a legal segment or something on the show, Brianna?
I thought this was product placement time.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it is.
I was giving Nesty some free.
Welcome to the Legal Minute with Attorney Justin Clark here on the Florida Man Radio Network. Every Monday here on the station, we do legal questions from throughout the weekend. If you'd like to ask us a question, it's 321-339-1055. Today's Legal Minute is sponsored by our good friends over at the Attorneys Justin Clark and Associates. Go to www.youhavepower.com. Lurch, what is your legal question for the day?
I'll make this quick. A vehicle showed up. There's not much parking where we live. A vehicle showed up out of nowhere maybe like 2 months ago, and it's been there, hasn't moved, nothing. I checked the tags. The tags expired back in May.
Yes.
So should I be that person and say, hey, listen, this car came out of nowhere, because we know who the regulars are.
Yeah.
And that car just came out of nowhere and it's been sitting there taking up a prime parking spot.
100% yes. In fact, in most regulations, bylaws in any HOA or even a rental community, they will have the absolute authority to tow any car that has an expired tag. And in fact, I think the bigger question you're asking me is, does it make you an a-hole or a loser by going to tell on these people? And actually, in that position, I think that you should. I don't think that makes you a rude person or engaging in other people's lives or whatever. I think that I would do the same thing. I think if the car's been taking up a valuable parking spot, it's obviously hasn't been moved in a while, it has an expired tag, I would go say something as well. I don't think that makes you a bad person whatsoever.
Yeah, because I get some people work, like there's one guy that has one car that you'll see him like 1 week, you won't see him another week, but I'm sure he works traveling or something like that, which is okay. But this vehicle showed up out of nowhere, and like I said, we know who the regulars are. The other people know, like, we live there, and it's just been sitting in that prime spot.
I'm surprised no one has done it yet. I don't think it makes you a bad person, and I think that legally they have the right to tow the car with the expired tags.
Because I know anyone can be going through a tough situation, but the complex does require you to, like, if you have a vehicle, like, register your vehicle so they know who's who and who's not.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that you can go tattletale on this person and not feel like a douche.
Alrighty.
If that's the question.
Well,
alrighty.
I believe that yes.
Is that maybe a car that has been, at a commission and they got it towed there? And
well,
and they're just waiting on the funds to be able to fix that car?
But you would, like, say something, or maybe
I would also
not
just park
to
it in the
us,
back of
but
the
like,
community.
yeah, exactly. You don't
like,
park it right in front.
Prime.
Yeah,
real
prime
estate.
park.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Karen said all of this talk about Popeyes is really making me hungry, and it was good.
Yeah,
I don't care what it.
Popeyes
We
is
also
good.
got like 5 biscuits with it too.
Yes, Popeyes biscuits are
5 biscuits.
amazing.
I think that was
Church's
it.
biscuits, though. Church's biscuits are the bomb.
Who? Church's? I don't think I've ever been there. Where is that? Where's Church's Chicken?
Probably OBT in Livingston.
Okay.
Yeah, probably the last one.
Right.
Mike checks in. Mike, what's up, man? Her name is Karen. Well, we agree. That Karen was not you,
true.
Karen.
Not you, Karen.
Or not horse fan Karen, who I haven't heard from in a long time on
That's
the show.
true.
I was talking about you yesterday, horsey fan Karen, because I don't remember why, but I was.
But you are.
Lee says you have to lawfully enforce that Western cheeseburger. I totally agree.
Send them cops out
totally.
there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Send the police out there.
Dave said Justin's mini-minute legal segment. That's right. It's a mini-minute legal segment here
The
today.
legal minute. I like that.
It's a mini-minute legal segment today, sponsored by our good friends
Popeyes.
at Popeyes Chicken, where all chicken is a pleasure. I have no idea.
For all chickens a pleasure. Hey.
I don't know that. I don't know their what is Popeyes' slogan?
Justin's been molesting the chickens,
Love
y'all.
that chicken from Popeyes.
Yes.
Where you can get chicken sandwich for $3.99.
You said legs and thighs. Oof.
Oh, yeah, Eunice, you're welcome. Eunice said, thank you for your blessing, Justin. My pleasure.
Because I don't like being
I don't like being that guy either,
person.
but the car's taking up very valuable real estate.
I'm tired of parking on the other side
Drag
of the
it to
street.
the other end. That's
Yeah.
true.
When we return, getting crazy over in Europe again. I'm going to get to this $13,000 fine for anyone who breaks quarantine. And this is not, it doesn't mean you've tested positive. It means that you got a call from like a contact tracer. And if they catch you outside, they're going to fine you $13,000? What? I'll get to that and much more. One last quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Previously on the Bubba Love Sponge Show.
I asked Phoebe to go with me because I was so, like, I did feel like a victim yesterday.
Is she going to be in the room?
No, I don't know.
When they
No.
crack you over like a shotgun?
I would not want anybody who ever had an ounce of respect for me to be there.
Can I be there then?
Half of Tampa will be there.
Bubba the Love Sponge, morning 6 till 10 on Florida Man Radio.
Florida Man Radio proudly salutes the brave veterans of our armed forces who have helped keep America the land of the free and the home of the brave. Florida Man Radio and TrueLeaf.com present the Veteran of the Month. Each month, we'll honor the incredible story from a veteran right here in Central Florida and then hook them up with $100 to Pitts Oil, service that comes to you. Nominate the veteran in your life now at FloridaManRadio.com. The Veteran of the Month from TrueLeaf.com and Florida Man Radio.
Hey, it's Shannon Burke. Has your roof been affected by the recent storms? I'll tell you what, mine has. Call 855-ROOF-HELP or go to universalroof.com right now for your free inspection.
License number CCC 1330747, CVC 1258484. Not applicable on insurance jobs. See your project estimator for details. Offer ends September 30th.
Attention veterans, are you tired of the confusion connected with cannabis use? Many veterans are misinformed on the laws of medical cannabis and the Department of Veteran Affairs benefits. True Leaf's True Vet program is designed to help educate veterans on the accessibility and use of medical cannabis. Their outreach programs help sponsor veteran nonprofits across the nation, including financial support, educational seminars, product explanation, and connection with local doctors in your area. To find out more, visit TrueLeaf.com. That's TrueLeaf.com.
Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, Mount Dora, and Old Town, Monday through Sunday, in compliance with all state guidelines. Frogger's has plenty of to-go boxes, so you can still take advantage of their takeout service or through their delivery service partners. If you are ready to get out, Frogger's is the place. Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, Mount Dora, and Old Town, Monday through Sunday. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar, hopping with food and fun.
How does International Diamond Center offer higher quality diamonds at lower prices compared to other stores? It's because owner Keith LeClaire goes direct to the diamond cutters, buys up to 300 diamonds at once, and pays cash on the spot, so he can negotiate the lowest price possible.
I don't want to just go there and pick 10 stones or 20 stones. I want to buy the whole production. Because of that, I can push them, and I can push them hard.
Other jewelers simply don't have this kind of buying power, so they buy 10 to 15 diamonds at a time from a wholesaler and pay premium prices.
We buy the whole production, and the reason why we buy the whole production is I want the price.
Then of the diamonds he buys, Keith keeps only the very best to sell at IDC. All the rest he sells to wholesalers and dealers.
The diamonds that we reject from the production, you will find in other retailers and online.
International Diamond Center. Better connections, more buying power.
The diamonds that we keep for our stores are all hand-selected.
International Diamond Center, Orlando's direct diamond importer with 4 convenient locations.
Return to the majesty. Return to the adventure.
Return to Gatorland.
Like they never been to Gatorland.
Yeah! Try again, announcer guy.
Okay, now Florida residents can return. For the first time, with half-off admission now until the end of September.
Beautiful! You gotta get out to Gatorland!
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit iqpowersolar.com.
Do you know how COVID-19 helped you out? It drove down home loan interest rates yet again. According to MarketWatch, you can expect to see rates drop even further this summer. You Have Realty has the experience, knowledge, and bilingual staff to assist you in navigating your home purchase during these times. You know what the best part is? It's free when we represent you as a buyer. Call us at 407-733-4700 and mention this ad to receive a free home warranty when you close on your home.
Hurry into the best deals of the year going on now at Classic Honda and Holler Honda in Orlando. Right now through September 30th only. During our annual Holler and Classic Honda model year-end clearance sale, lease a 2020 Honda Civic LX sedan with automatic transmission for only $99 per month. Or lease the 2020 Honda CR-V LX 1.5 turbo two-wheel drive with automatic transmission for $159 per month. Both vehicles leased for 24 months, 10,000 miles per year, $24.99 down, tax tag title, and a $7.99 dealer fee to its signing. Or finance either vehicle for 1.9% APR for 60 months. Both offers with approved credit. See dealer for details. At Holler Honda and Classic Honda, we always give you our clearly marked best price first on every vehicle, taking the stress of negotiating out of the car buying experience. Come in and take a refreshing test drive at our safe and sanitized dealerships. Visit us online at ClassicHonda.com and HollerHonda.com today.
Buy smart, be happy.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your fix of Florida Man Radio anytime and anywhere you are. Of course, you can catch Florida Man on 660 AM and 105.5 FM. But now you can listen wherever you are with the all-new Florida Man Radio app. And don't miss a second of the conversation at home by listening on your Alexa device. Just say, Alexa, play 105.5 Florida Man Radio. Florida Man is everywhere, unfiltered, unafraid. Get it how you need to, now. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
What the? I'm so confused.
Right.
This was a song that Ledge wanted to play. They had Ledge's memorial yesterday. So
I'm sorry. I didn't even know about that. Where was this?
But it was in Connecticut.
Oh, man. Rest in peace, Ledge. I didn't know about that. I'm sorry. I feel guilty. I feel a lot of guilt right now.
Good. You better.
Oh, man. Be careful if you're in the UK right now. Be very, very careful. You don't want to break quarantine if you're in the UK because Britain's government will fine you $13,000 US dollars or 10,000 pounds, they say, is the fine for breaking quarantine in the UK right now. As they say, the country sees a sharp spike in coronavirus infections. Do you want to guess how many they're averaging now per day in the UK?
4,000.
That's not bad. 3,000.
4,000, basically.
Hey.
You know how many people are in the UK? 66.65 million.
Wow.
I mean, 4,000 is not a huge number.
Massive number.
Especially with all the new testing that's going on, I'm sure now. Right. It's not like they're not testing more than they did back in March and April.
So what
whatever.
sort of quarantine are they having? Is it like keep your ass in your house like all the time? Like, what are they doing?
The new rule obliges people to self-isolate if they test positive or are traced as a contact to someone who has already tested positive. The rule will go into effect September 28th. Also, if you are forced to quarantine they're stroking you a check for $633. So even if you don't have the virus, if you can say you were in close contact, they'll give you $633 hard cash.
Is that per incident?
Per dude, per person.
Is that per? Like, can I just come back off and be like, damn it, somebody again?
By the way, my daughter's been close to me too.
$600 every 2 weeks.
What is 633 times about 6 or 7?
Right, you work from home. You know you can work this thing out. Give me a Comrex. I'm going to Europe real fast.
Yeah.
That conversion gonna work right out.
The official estimate, well, first of all, the latest figures show the new cases have risen to about 4,000, the highest since early May. An official estimate also shows the new infections and hospital admissions are doubling every 7 to 8 days, they say. I don't know. I mean, you know what this means, right? You know what this means. That now it's starting back up over there, then it's gonna be back here.
No, we're gonna have to shut down again.
Shut the border down. We ain't gotta shut down the country.
Please tell me this is almost over.
Is it?
2020 is not over yet.
Oh, God. So sick of it. Pope Francis is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, he said, didn't he say sex is divine?
Yeah, he's the one that said sex is divine the other day. That was good. Here, hold on.
Reunidos de tantas naciones del mundo.
Hey.
Celebro con ustedes
Sex is
el
divine.
final de este encuentro.
Sex is divine. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what he's saying. I don't speak much Italian.
That's what he said. He said what he said.
But Pope Francis was meeting with a group of LGBT parents over the weekend when he said, and I quote, "God loves your children as they are. And the church loves your children as they are because they are children of God."
That's right.
Isn't this pushing it pretty far for a pope to be saying this, saying that we accept LGBT people?
Is he a progressive pope?
I think he is a progressive pope. Let's ask. Pope Francis, are you a progressive pope?
Y quiero quedarme allí, demorarme allí.
Yep. See? I told you.
He says, I want to stay there.
That'll do.
And take my time there.
So there's this Italian lady named Mara Grassi, and she created an association called Tenda di Giornata, which is translates to Jonathan's Tent, which helps provide support to LGBT. Isn't there another letter I'm missing? LGBT something. Q. Well, I'm just telling you, in this story, it only says LGBT, not Q. Okay. But I don't want you to think I'm not trying to do things appropriately.
You're not being inclusive.
The story says LGBT. It's inappropriate. They presented the Pope with a booklet titled Fortunate Parents that documented the experience of these parents with the church. Experiences that were oftentimes far from easy. So this is a group helping parents who have LGBT kids and trying to really get that in concert somehow
Walk
with their
that journey with them.
with their faith.
Yeah.
How does this affect the like hardcore evangelical?
I don't think I'm the right guy to ask, but I don't know.
Ask Justin what the hardcore evangelicals are up to.
This lady told the Pope that our association aims to foster dialogue between the church and the families of LGBT people. We consider ourselves fortunate because we had to change the way that we had always looked at our children. We found a new way of looking that enabled us to see them in the beauty and love of God. We wish to create a bridge to the church so that the church too can change its way of looking at our children. No longer excluding them, but fully welcoming them. This is probably a good thing, right? I mean, finally.
Pope.
Absolutely.
I mean, no offense to the Catholics out there, but maybe it is a little bit time to open up.
To do things.
Maybe we should actually create some new policies with your priest as well. You know,
who are practicing.
Priests. Because I think that you should probably let them go find chicks. That's what I'm trying to get at.
These things.
Yeah.
Would you be more inclined to be a priest if you were able to marry?
It would at least be an option because as it stands now with those rules, it's not an option.
You can't do it. You can't make it work.
Yeah.
Not gonna work out.
There, a few lines in the sand that I draw,
this ain't it.
And saying that
weekend fun.
Weekend fun is off limits. That is crossing the line in the sand that I have drawn.
He said the weekend fun is out.
Pope Francis reassured this lady that the church does not exclude them because they love them deeply. That's
En el
good.
final.
I like this.
¿Qué sería de este encuentro
Hey, Pope, what do you think of the LGBT community?
si no tuviera final? Quizás no sería encuentro.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Pope.
He just said there's no final. There's no ending.
This is good. I mean, this is a good thing. correct? I understand traditions, but I also understand that you got to kind of make changes as society moves forward, correct?
Also because Jesus legit
Yeah.
was eating with like thieves
Right.
and prostitutes and tax collectors,
Yeah.
like some of the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he really literally touched people who most people had nothing to do with. So what gave the church the audacity to think
Yeah.
that we could, put people beneath us,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When the person that we
Very
worship
true.
literally rolled with these same people.
Right. Yeah,
So-
as if
Preach.
Jesus
Doesn't
would call
Preach.
us up and say, "Oh, well, I love everybody, but not if you're gay."
Right. Like
Or not if you're a man, you want to marry another man? Oh, no.
that doesn't work for
Oh.
me.
No. I'm sorry. Hello?
Holy Spirit is calling.
It's Jesus on the phone, actually.
Jesus.
Yeah, and he said, yes, he hates all gay people and really thinks we should judge them. Do you believe that for a second?
Not one
Yeah.
second. The people that literally were like beating him up and put him on the cross. Like
Yeah.
he even looked at them while it was happening and said, God forgive them. They don't even know what they're doing. I love them, the people that are killing me right now, so much that I want them forgiven. Like,
You know a lot about the Bible. A lot of people who hate gays will tell you that it actually says something in the Bible that you can't be gay or something. Is that true? Is that
there's-
accurate?
There's scriptures
What does it say?
against
Give me the quote.
that is
What does it say?
Yeah, it says in the Bible that marriage is between a man and a woman. And then Sodom and Gomorrah, obviously I'm not gonna go into theology,
not
but
obviously, because I have no idea.
It's
There's nothing obvious.
Should I really have to go through theology with you?
It
But
depends on how long it takes. Can you do it in 30 seconds?
Okay. There are scriptures that obviously state that, being a homosexual is wrong, but it does not categorize it above or below any other sin. It does say specifically that sin is sin and that God, he judges all sins the same. So if you think that being gay is a sin, that guy's the same as someone that,
Murders or kills
a murder
Yeah.
is the same as a fornicator, is the same as someone that's a pedophile. All the same in the eyes of the Lord. So, and that kind of knocks you off your high horse a little bit, when you think about.
But then also, times change a little bit too. Maybe if God were to rewrite the Bible, maybe he'd remove that passage.
Maybe.
Wait, he didn't write the Bible, right? Who wrote the Bible?
In the Bible it also says that the Bible is God-breathed, so it was people inspired by, the Spirit of the Lord to write the Bible. So basically God wrote the Bible,
Cool.
essentially. Yeah.
Very cool. I think it probably came back today. He'd probably make a few adjustments.
Yeah, we
some,
have
some amendments.
Maybe
Yeah.
amendments. Yeah, I'll take that chapter out. Add this chapter.
We have a ministry in our church
Yeah.
that was founded by some survivors from the Pulse nightclub shooting that, and it's called Fearless Identity.
Yeah.
And they really do the same thing that this other organization is doing. And they work with churches to just kind of educate them and let them know this is probably a better way to do it. So I think churches are becoming more open to knowing what's really going on and not judging people because they're people.
I agree. We all grow up a little bit over time, don't you think?
I believe so.
There's no question. All right, good job for a Monday, Brianna. How do I find out more about you?
That would be Brianna Daniel Official, all social media.
Lurch.
Lurch FMR on Twitter, Nando LaForn on Instagram, or peterbread.com.
Peterbread.com. My good friend Lurch is a Peter Bread fan.
I love it.
Thank you. Hope your week gets off to a great start today. Bill O'Reilly is up next, followed by Ed Till from noon until 3. Shannon Burke, Shando, with Yo Frey and DJ, The Shannon Burke Show, from 3 until 7. Real Talk with G Love, 7 to 8. No, second low, 8 to 9. Party starts again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
Right.
with our good friend Bubba, the Love Sponge. Brianna, I don't know much, but I do know one little teeny tiny thing.
What's that?
I'll see you right back here again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. on the Florida Man Radio Network.